Good morning, you guys. I'm going to bring you guys a review of Growing Up Hip Hop. We're going to be reviewing season 7, episode 10. First of all, I was going to say good morning to you guys. Thanks, guys, so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for actually commenting, and thank you so much to the new subscribers. We're going to jump right into this review. First, we start off with Pepper. I know a lot of people are familiar with her, especially people actually, that were into the 90s music. Pepper is a part of Salt and Pepper, a 90s group. Basically, Pepper is now getting her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and she's very excited about that. I personally am excited for her as well. This basically monuments and lets us know that she's put her stamp in hip hop. Basically, she's to the point where she has a meeting with her son, and they basically are discussing the actual wedding. Egypt, her daughter, is actually getting married to Sam, and basically, Pepper and her son discussed their argument with his cousin Tiara. He feels Pepper took Tiara's side over him. We also move to the next scene where Lazy Bone meets up with Tretch. Basically, they are discussing their actual. They're going to do a tribute to hip hop, and if you don't know who Tretch is actually a member of, I think late 80s 90 group Bone Thugs and Harmony. Not Bone Thugs. I'm sorry, Bone Naughty by Nature. Lazy Bone was actually a member of Bone Thugs and Harmony. They're discussing their actual meetup at the meetup that they're actually going to do a tribute, and everybody's going to come together, and they're basically saying what they're going to do as far as performing. I think that's going to be a good thing with them coming back, bringing some of the music from back in the day. I personally like both of the groups, especially Naughty by Nature. They're to the point now where they're trying to discuss it, and Tretch basically goes left with it. He basically opens up and tells Lazy Bone that he actually has a problem with Sam. And his issue with Sam is that he feels like Sam is entitled, that basically he just is marrying his daughter, Egypt, to basically secure the bag, as they say, because, like in his words, he says he knows that Sam has two parents that actually are famous. Now, Egypt is his daughter in question. Egypt actually is his only daughter. And Tretch, like I told you, he was from the 90s group Naughty by Nature, and he used to be married to Pepper, which is she is still a member of Salt and Pepper. But he pretty much feels like Sam is taking this marriage to another level. And when I say that, he's basically trying to, be in his words, he feel like he just with his daughter because she got famous parents. Personally, I gave them the when they first got together, I kind of gave it the side eye because I kind of felt like the same way Tretch feels that maybe Sam was to the point he was trying to take advantage of Egypt because she seemed like she was pretty much naive. But fast forward, they did get married. Actually, right now she's currently pregnant for Sam, so hopefully everything works out for them. Also, Lazy Bone opens up and tells Tretch about how he misses his mom. His mom recently had a battle with cancer. She recently passed, and he lets him know that he is having a hard time dealing with that. And also at the meeting, he also opens up Tretch and tells Lazy Bone that he feels like Sam has been going behind his back, saying some things about him, and he's saying that he actually is going to have a straightening with Sam. Hopefully, when they actually get a chance to meet up, Sam won't do like he normally do, and that's deflect. Also, we're to the point where TT is basically, she's coming to the front, and they're asking her whether or not she's going to attend Egypt's wedding. Now, a lot of people might not know the backstory on it, but TT and Egypt are actually cousins, but they had a lot of animosity, and the main reason they had a lot of animosity was because, for the same reason, she kind of felt like Sam was taking advantage of her cousin Egypt, so she decided that she wasn't going to be a part of it. But in the end, she decided she was going to go ahead and be a part of the wedding and support her cousin. And we also see that Romeo and Angela meet up. Romeo has had a pretty much, a little soft side for Angela. I think Angela, in my opinion, has kind of used that against him. And the reason why I say that, because she kind of, kind of skimmed over Romeo for the longest time. He been trying to, pursue her, telling her that he actually wanted to be with her. So they sit down, they discuss, and like she said, a lot of time has passed. They've been to the point where they've been busy with their careers. So now they're to the point where they can get down and have a sit down. And I guess it's kind of one of those things where they both gonna, agree to disagree. Now Angela, like I told you, I feel like she kind of took it for granted because Romeo did pour his heart out, and he basically told her over and over again that he wanted to be with her. But fast forward now, he tells her that yes, he does have a daughter, and he is in a committed relationship. So I think that's good for him. He found someone that actually reciprocated his feelings, which is a good thing because he was pretty much chasing Angela, and Angela was to the point she pretty much kept putting him in the friend zone. So we fast forward now, we see that Angela, like she tells him, her son is doing really, really good, and she is currently now dating Yo Gotti. And according to Angela, she feels like they will never be the same. And I guess what she means is that when it's to the point where they was trying to be more than friends, it kind of pushed them apart from each other. Because I think Angela more or less wanted to be Romeo's friends. So I don't know. I was kind of glad they both found that significant others. But in the beginning, I did kind of want root for them. I wanted them to be together. I think more so because I had a soft spot for Romeo, because it felt like he really, really was opening his heart up to Angela. But in the end, I guess it worked itself out. And he basically said that now he wants to amend and keep the friendship. So we fast forward, and Sam and Easy E's son, they get to the point where they actually FaceTime. He basically tells him about his wedding plans with Egypt. He basically asks him, tells him that, yeah, he will be in attendance and he will be bringing a gift. And he tells us also about his recent legal problems. Sam is facing a year of jail time. I think he has something like a little assault charge or something. And he's pretty much, like he said, his attorney is trying to get it to the point where he pretty much won't serve any jail time. But he said he gonna, man up and face the consequences and see what else he got going on. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up what we got going on this season of growing up hip hop. I was trying to see whether or not they was gonna bring the Brat back and also bring back Romeo, not Romeo, Lil Bow Wow. So I don't know if they're gonna bring them back, but we still got the main remaining cast of characters. We got Tretch, we got Pepper, and we got Egypt and Sam. But we're gonna pretty much see what Egypt and Sam do as far as their relationship, whether or not it goes, and in other words, whether or not they're gonna prove everybody wrong, because everybody keeps saying that they think their marriage is going to fail. I think pretty much people are to the point where they too much invested in their relationship. They got to let this relationship play out. They can't be to the point where you take sides on whether or not you think something's going to go this way or go that way. You never know. But from what I can see, it seems like they're pretty much happy. So as long as they're happy, it is what it is. You can't worry about what outside people say. But we clearly see that the dad is against it now. Her mom Pepper look like she's been all in from day one. She's pretty much been Team Sam. Anything Sam says, she down with it. So I don't know, but we got to see where that goes. But I was surprised to see that Tiara decided she was actually going to come to the wedding, because I thought she was adamant wasn't going to come, because her and Egypt had been to the point where they was actually beef for a minute. And when Tiara actually got married, Egypt didn't say she wasn't going to attend, and she didn't. So we're gonna see what everything does and see whether or not they're gonna you know go left, or whether or not the relationship is gonna prosper. Hopefully it will prosper, and she have a great delivery as far as the baby. 'Cause I'm thinking right now, I think she's still pregnant. Egypt. I don't think she's delivered the baby yet. But if anything transpires, I'll let you guys know, and I will keep you guys abreast and give you an update. But yeah, Easy son also lets Sam know that he did have a run in himself back in the day, and like he said, he learned from his mistakes, and he realized that he got to do things more positive now when it comes to actually legal troubles, and most importantly, considering he is a father now. So I think that's pretty much Sam was getting a little emotional support from him in that aspect, because I think it's pretty much he was a little afraid of what he might be facing. But I don't know if he's really gonna do any jail time. I personally think he's not, considering that he does have an attorney. And at first I think he was facing 5 years. They got it down to a year, so pretty much they probably just probably giving him probation or something like that. But I haven't heard anything else about it, so I'm thinking maybe that particular aspect of his life is over and he's actually gotten over the hurdle of that. But I personally like watching growing up hip hop. I know you get a chance to see a lot of different celebrities in their limelight, and a lot of them, a lot of time they come out of their character on here, but we haven't been seeing no fights or nothing lately. So I guess everything's to the point it's on cool down or whatever. But we'll see what this particular season gives us. But this particular episode, I really liked it. They gave us a few clips of the actual wedding of Sam in Egypt. I personally saw the actual clips of it on Instagram. I followed them on Instagram, so I was able to see it before this actual episode came out. The wedding was gorgeous. Everybody seemed to pretty much be in attendance, so seemed like she had a pretty good day as far as her wedding day is concerned. But we have to see what Love and Hip Hop is gonna not growing up hip hop is gonna give us this particular season. Most of the seasons that I've actually seen have actually been good, so I never had any thing bad to say about them. But pretty much, I was just hoping that this time that they would actually amp it up, give us a little more drama or something, because it's been kind of a little dry this season. Not saying that's a bad thing, because most time people to the point they gonna tune in if it's drama and or whatever. But I still continue to watch, and I'll continue to bring you guys the reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Cameron?